Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Goldbrood, and today I'm going to teach you how to complete an achievement. Now, this is not a regular achievement, but one of the most important ones of all the game. I'm talking about the achievement, but where are the Dofus? And yes, that means that we are going to start looking for the Dofus. Now, one thing to consider, and this is actually a condition to start with these quests, is to be sure that you completed a model citizen. You need to complete this achievement to start these quests. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure that you go and take a look at my how to get the silver Dofus video. As you can see over here, you will click on this in the section of the comments. This is actually the description of the video. So if you click on this over here, it will take you exactly to the part where I show you how to do a model citizen, just that achievement. After you've done that, you can come back to this video and you can start with the quests. So for now, we accept the achievement, and here we are at the council hall. So we need to talk to Phalanster, and we need to mention the trip to Pandala Island. So we click on that, we take the message, and now we need to cross the Pandala bridge. Cool, now it says that you need to cross Pandala bridge. So if you don't know how to cross the Pandala bridge, because I can do this right now, but you will probably not be able to cross this bridge because you need to do a quest to gain access to Pandala. So if you don't know how to do this, make sure that you watch my video on how to get access to Pandala, and so I can help you out with that too. Once you've done that, you simply need to cross Pandala's bridge. You need to cross it entirely. Good. Now we are in Pandala. Now we need to go and get to the Damia Palace. That palace is going to be marked on your map. Sweet, so here we are and we need to enter to the Bamboo Palace. In here, we will need to talk to the Daimya. So we talk to this guy over here, the Pendering Sudapong. We say that we have a letter for the Daimya. And now we need to go and talk to Suribidna, because not everyone can see the Daimya. So let's pay a visit to Suri. Now, Suribidna is going to be right over here by 20-27, and you need to enter to this shaman's house. And there you have it. So we talk to him, we say a good day, and we're looking for the Dofus. And now we keep listening, and we need to head to the inn. Now, he tells you that you need to come here to the fermented inn. It's gonna be by 22-27. It is also marked in your map. So you enter here, and you need to talk to the person in charge, who is Shanayu. So you talk to her, you ask for a visionary pint, and it seems like you need to calm down these drunks. So you need to fight them. Now this is an easy fight, so don't worry about it. They don't have much points of health, as you can see. One hit and they're done. Now we talk to her again, and we take the pint. Now we need to talk to the shaman's assistant. He is going to be near the Erdala stairs, but it's also going to be marked in your map. So we're here, we talk to the assistant, and we show him the visionary pint. Now he takes us to this map over here, and we need to find the hidden cave. It's not so hidden, it's just behind these waterfalls. So you click on them, and you need to drink the visionary pant in front of the receptacle. So you need to go up the stairs, and right here you have the receptacle. Now what you need to do is stay right here and drink the visionary pant. As you drink that right here in front of this gargoyle, you will fight this prophetic fire. Now this combat at low level could be challenging, but don't worry, because I'm gonna teach you a tip or two. So you will have all these flames. You need to be as far away from those flames as you can. And as you can see, they also boost. So if, for example, I hit them, first I change my position with the first one I hit, and then they will boost whatever that is close to them. As you can see, I got now 30 damage, sorry. What you need to do in this combat is simply killing the prophetic fire. But if, for example, you were to be close to one of these fires, they will insta-kill you. So you need to make sure that they don't touch you, right? As you can see, that one touched me, and now I'm dead. It doesn't matter your level, it doesn't matter your health points, you will die. So you need to be as far away from the flames as you can and kill the prophetic fire as fast as you can. If you can kill it in the first turns, it's gonna be better. But if you can't, try to stay as far away from them as you can. That's what you need to do. As you can see, once you kill the prophetic fire, you are ready. And now you need to talk to Suribidna again. Cool. So now we talk to Suribidna. We say that we faced the vision of a crackling flame, and now that's another quest done. Now we need to continue with Wise and Wiser. Surividna is also going to give you that quest. So now for Wise and Wiser, you need to enter to Lenal house. He's going to be in 22, -28. So you enter to the house. Here you will find Belpus and Helmin. So you talk to them, and Belpus is going to challenge you. So you need to defeat him. Now this quest is level 40, but don't underestimate this guy because he is really strong. As you can see, he's got 520 points of life. But as soon as I end my turn, he's going to just transform into this giant fox, and he is going to gain double of his vitality. So as you can see now, he's got 1000 points of health, and that's going to be active for 4 turns. So you will either need to kill him before he turns, or just reduce half of his life and wait for him to go small again. Now he hits really hard, so as you can see, that's almost 300 per turn. So you need to be aware of that. He's not so weak. So that's that. Goodbye, doggy. Cool. So we talk to Helmin in this case. We thank her and follow the suggestion. And the suggestion is going to be meeting Captain Lily in Madersam Harbor. Now, we talk to Captain Lily and we need to go to the Wabbit Island. It seems like we will not be able to go there because we don't have the remedy for the myxomatosis. So this is basically a vaccine that you will need to get access to the Wabbit Island. Let me show you real quick how to get this. And now, to get access to the Wabbit Island, we will need to come here and talk to this guy. It's gonna be the automized assistant. Make sure that you have these resources in your inventory. So it's gonna be a blue, a green, a red, and a white scarab leaf wing. A After you've got those, you talk to him, you ask for a cure for the myxomatosis, and as you can see, these are the resources that I told you. Now we give him those resources, and we have the Wabbit potion, which is just a cure for the myxomatosis. And there you have it. Fantastic. Now that we are protected from the myxomatosis, we talk to the Captain Lily. We go to the island of the Wabbits. Remember that the trip is gonna cost 500 camas. In here, we will need to find a wise Lenald. So we go up, then we go right because we need to discover the sap. Don't forget to discover your sap so that you don't need to take the boat every single time. So after you've discovered your sap, go left, then go left again. And right here you will find that wise Lenald. Nice. So now we talk to him and we mention Ronald. We say that we'd like to talk to Ronald, and it seems like Ronald is in danger. So now we need to find him, who disappeared into the Wabbit tunnels. So if you don't want to get lost looking for that Lenald, just follow me. From the sap, you're gonna go left, then you go up, you go left again, you go up, let's go up again. In here, you will go up once more, then you take your right, but before doing that, let me make sure I capture this Arc Monster. That's right, guys, so whenever you come here, make sure that you have your stones to be able to capture any Arc Monster. Sorry about that. Okay, you go right. Right here, you will need to go down. So in here, you enter to this house. You go to the subs. And right here, you will find Lenald or Ronald. You talk to him, and you need to fight some Wabbits over here. So you need to protect him from the Wabbits. If you're low level or high level, doesn't matter, these Wabbits are really weak, so you will have no problem with that at all. So you need to kill them. Where are you going, buddy? Come here. Great. So after defeating those Wabbits, you come here and talk to Ronald the Wise Lenald. You ask if it's hurt, and if it's not, just escort him outside. And you need to take him back to where the other wise fox was. Now to do this, you can simply press H, go back to the Wabbit sap, and then you take left and left. Now that you're here, you talk to Ronald, you talk about the primordial Dofus, you keep listening, listen, and now you get ready to leave the island and return to the continent. So you need to select this option to take the next quest, which is Divine Protection. Now, as it says in the quest, you need to talk to your temple master. This will depend on your class, but in my case, I'm an IOP, so I will need to go to the IOP temple. If you're a Cry, you need to go to the Cry temple. If you're a Seller, you need to go to the Seller temple. I think you understood the assignment, right? So once you are at the class temple, you need to talk to your temple master. I'm gonna tell you where the temple master of the IOP is, but you should know your temple master. Normally they will have a symbol over their heads like this, the question mark. In this case, we are talking to Rish Claymore, and we say that we are on our way to the evil forest. So we mentioned that, and we need to talk to our temple's double master. and that's the one that gives you the quest of the doubles. As you can see, in this case it's Orlando. So I talked to him, I mentioned my trip to the Evil Forest, and we need to take a test. This test is basically fighting a double. It's gonna be level 40 because the quest is level 40. So you just need to kill him. It's gonna be an easy fight, doesn't matter your level. And now you need to pray before the temple statue to receive the blessing of the 12. That statue will be mainly in the entrance or somewhere in your temple. In this case, it's going to be over here. As you can see, that's the statue. So we click on it and we say pray. Now that we have done that, we need to go to the Amagna library. Fastest way to get to the Amagna library is using the sap of Sophokia if you have it. Go right. Click on the portal to the Elio portal, then click on go to Amagna, and then you go down, and here you are. So you don't need to walk so much. You enter, and right here you will need to go up and talk to Wally. Now we clear our throats loudly to get his attention, and we mention a map to the Evil Forest. We continue with the dialogue, and we need to take a book. Now you'll need to open your inventory, go to the quest items, and you need to read this book over here. You don't really need to flick the pages, but if you want to read something, there you have 6 pages of text. Now you need to go to the enchanted edge of the Evil Forest. Now, before you continue with the quest, make sure that you have these resources in your inventory so you won't lose any time. It's gonna be a Ochre scalp, an Ebonite, and some broken chains. You just need one piece of each of these resources. Best way to get to the enchanted edge of the Evil Forest is by taking this sap over here, the sap of the edge of the Evil Forest. But if you don't have this one, you will need to make your way down here by walking. Then you need to go to the position that's marked on your map. Now once you come here, your quest will be updated and you will need to talk to this guy over here. So you talk to him and that's the quest. Now you need to ask him to enter to the forest. He will say that you will need certain protection, so he will give you 2 quests. The first one is going to be see dark blood and die or not. This is the quest from the achievement. Then he is going to give you this quest over here, which is the quest to access to the Evil Forest. To be able to craft what he is telling you to craft, you will need some broken chains, Ebonite, and a Ochre scalp. Now you should have all those resources in your inventory. So we give him the resources, and now we need to wait some minutes before he completes with the crafting. For some reason he takes some time, so we just need to wait a little bit. I would suggest you to just go and do something different in the meantime. I would give him around 5 to 10 minutes. He doesn't really tell you how much time he will take, but normally it would be from 5 to 10 minutes. That's more than enough. Nice. So after some minutes we talk to him again. We ask him if the pendulum is ready, and if it's ready we will take the object. If not, we will need to wait a little bit more. So we take it, we ask him how to use it, and we follow the instructions. And well, in here you will need to click on your inventory, click on your pendulum and use it. And that's it. Now you have protection and you can enter to the labyrinth. Now you will need to go down. Now you have access to Darkblight's labyrinth. Now if you're too low, make sure that you stay away from these monsters because they will aggro you. You will need to go down. then you go down again. This is to get to Dark Vlad's clearing. Just make sure that you follow me. You need to go all the way down until you get to this position over here. In here, you will need to climb up these stairs, and here is the clearing. Here you will find Dark Vlad. So you talk to him, and he will try to intimidate you. But because you are the goats, you will not let him intimidate you, and you will defend yourselves. Sorry. So you will need to kill these monsters. Things to consider in this combat is that these two guys are not so bad. This one reduces a lot of range. This one is kind of annoying, but it's okay. But this guy over here will have 30% resistance to everything but one element. So as you can see in this case, he's got 30% to everything less neutral. But anyways, if you have enough damage, that won't be a problem for you. There you have it. Those are dead. Now, you talk to Dark Blood again, and you will need to try to survive the next combat. This combat is a little bit more tricky, because as you can see, whenever you kill the skeletons, more will appear. So, you will need to hold all the skeletons that will appear. Sometimes that could be a little bit tricky. So yeah. In this case, you will not notice it because I'm level 200, but if you're not level 200, if you're just level like 40 or 50, this combat could be a little bit tricky, so just take care of yourselves and you will be fine. There you go. Now you talk to Dark Blood again, and you will need to continue with your dialogue. In here, you will need to leave. If you insist, he's going to take you out. So, actually, do insist, because if you don't do that, you will need to walk out the labyrinth. Now, after doing that, you will need to come here to Mother's Temp, and you come here to these coords, 10, -5, to talk to Ronald again. Sorry, I'm becoming a Wabbit. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, now here, we talk to him again, and we will take the next quest, which is going to be the sorceress from the swamps. Now we need to talk to Mariana. Now that Dofus Unity is a thing, the best way to go to Mariana if you don't have the sap of the breeder's village is gonna be by coming here to the sap of the edge of the evil forest, and then in your minimap over here you will come to the marker, you will right click on it, and you will do travel to this position. As you can see, you will travel crossing 30 maps automatically. You do that and you just, I don't know, open a soda or watch some TikTok or go and watch another video of Coldbread. Somebody told me that his videos are really cool on YouTube, or basically do whatever you want. You just wait until your character is right there. Alright, so now that we are over here, we go inside this witch's cabin, and here you have Mariana. Here is where everything starts, guys. Every Dofus. So we talk to the witch, we say that we were sent by Ronald, and we finish. But where are the Dofus? Look at that. Now we have a title, which is Dofus Seeker. So if we open the cosmetics, as you can see, now we are Dofus Seekers. And that means that the precious emerald Dofus is close enough than you think. So if you like this video, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, just let me know why, so I can make my content better for every single soul on this little planet. Hope to see you in the next one. This was Coldbread. Goodbye.